Now the question goes like this. How do we understand Karma Yoga? What is it exactly? Working for Krishna, one who is not full-time serving, is Karma Yoga or Karma Mishra Bhakti Yoga? You see, when we speak of yoga, yoga means that activity which has some connection with Krishna. Now, when we speak of Karma Yoga, what it means is karma means activity, duties that I have to perform. When those duties are connected with Krishna, it becomes Karma Yoga. According to the Varnashrama Dharma system, everybody in this world has to identify what is the Varna and Ashrama to which he belongs, what is the social order and spiritual order to which he belongs. And according to his nature, guna and karma, according to his nature and according to his propensities to perform certain kinds of activities, he has to slot himself. He has to understand, he has to recognize, okay, I have the propensities and the qualities of a mercantile person. I like to do business. I like to accumulate wealth. Accumulating wealth, that intense desire or drive to accumulate wealth is the characteristic of a person who is called a Vaishya. So if I have that drive, then I have to slot myself, I am a Vaishya. Now for a Vaishya, what are all the duties? Why these duties have to be given? Because duties means duties of dana, duties of tapasya, duties of vrata. There are certain charities that you have to perform, there are certain austerities that you have to take, and there are certain vows that you have to follow. Everybody has got a certain duty according to the Varnashrama Dharma. And when one performs those duties according to that Varnashrama Dharma, it is called karma. I am accumulating punya karma, by which I can elevate myself to the higher planetary systems, where the facilities are better for me to understand my position as being an eternal servant of Krishna, and that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is greater facility there. So, when we perform the duties of Varnashrama Dharma in isolation, these are the duties which are given in the Vedas, so I am doing it. Then it becomes karma. Now, when I perform those same duties, being situated within Varnashrama Dharma, whatever duties are given to me according to my Varna and Ashrama, I perform those duties and the result I give it to Krishna. Then what happens? It becomes Karma Yoga. The connection with Krishna has been established. The performance of Karma Yoga can be done only in being situated in the Varnashrama system, which in Kali Yuga it is not there. In Kali Yuga, the Shastric injunction is Kalau Shudra Sambhavaha. Kali Yuga, nobody is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya. Everybody is one Varna, which is Shudra Varna. Shudra Varna means Paricharyatmakam Swabhavam. We are all dependent upon others for our livelihood. Then that kind of propensity and that kind of attitude towards life is what is called a Shudra attitude. This is not referring to Shudra as a caste or somebody being born there or something like that. We are talking of a much higher principle. So in Kali Yuga, since the Varnashrama system is absent, therefore you cannot follow Karma Yoga. It is not possible. You cannot follow Jnana Yoga because you have no knowledge of Sanskrit. You cannot study the Vedic scriptures, Veda. Even if you know Sanskrit, there is no qualified teacher who knows Vedanta Sutra and Upanishads to be able to teach you. So, Jnana Yoga is also practically impossible. Ashtanga Yoga, again the same problem. Ashtanga Yoga, you have to go to the forest, you have to be all alone, you have to give up your family, you have to follow Brahmacharya very rigidly, then only you become qualified to start practicing Ashtanga Yoga. Who can follow all these things in Kali Yuga? Not possible. Therefore, the only thing which you can perform in Kali Yuga is Bhakti Yoga. And when we perform Bhakti Yoga, if we maintain many material desires, to acquire wealth, to acquire followers, to get fame, to succeed in life, to have a nice family, if we have all these material desires and we perform Bhakti Yoga, it becomes Sakama Bhakti Yoga. On the other hand, we understand that for me to live in this material world, I need some livelihood. So some honest livelihood I take. I have no desire to, through that livelihood, to become a big industrialist or become a very rich man or to become very famous or to achieve big things. I don't have any material goals. My goal is very simple. I want to take care of my body and ensure that I have some cloth to wear, some food to eat, and some shelter where I can peacefully live and practice Krishna consciousness. With this mood, when we take up a source of livelihood and our goal in life is to practice Krishna consciousness, then it becomes Bhakti Yoga, it becomes Nishkama Bhakti Yoga. And this Nishkama Bhakti Yoga is what we should be practicing and which will take us to the higher levels of Ananya Bhakti and further on to Prema Bhakti. So this is how we have to understand.